Nothing left for us to build here. Blot Shield of the Emperor. Yeah, we can't build that. We can get these two as long as we get Fellowship of the Void higher. 24 damage per shot. Blots the auction. Weapon of a raffle leader from the Eldari Crusaders, taken as a trophy by the Imperial Navy and later stolen from a secret arsenal of Casabella agents. Right here. I wish I could just get a fucking Lehman Russ. It'd be so goddamn cool. We've already done this. What's the hope? Let's don't address them. What's the current situation? Enough, I'm going in.
I always keep my options open.
Search this. Botch transmission. Search him.
The hive is engulfed in smoke, and your palace, it's... We will cleanse it, rogue trader, down to the very last Xenos.
Bad.
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain
We're gonna go
after
here.
an interrogation.
The dead know nothing. And
Gonna go over here. That one has a heavy flamer on the front. Or a multi-melta.
the Emperor sets my path.
Go over here with him. The rest of us going straight up the middle.
Your kind has no right to exist. Are you challenging me, filth?
Hello, motherfuckers. You go there. You don't go there. Boop. Abelard stays with me. And you're going over here. Pirouette. Should make this go faster than last time. Alright, Pascal. There. Very good. Should have popped that first. Pop that. Row you down just like that. You. Because you're gonna fucking die. I'm gonna send Grave Blood. Jesus!
Indeed.
Hi, friend.
Victory is imminent.
Get fucking bent. Move to there. One's a line. 63. Either way, it's 63. Good hit. I mean, you hit it yourself too, so. Pirouette, perfect. All right, Henrik, buff yourself.
For the throne's glory. But of course,
Nail him.
Lord Captain, I'm done with this one. Let's see.
Shoot him.
Your last stroke of luck.
Burn him.
Naturally, your reckoning is due.
Very good.
Foul breath. Weapon at the ready.
Dead. Good hits. Argenta, can you end them in this? Potentially. '83.
Doubt is for the weak.
Concentrate fire.
The Emperor commands, I act.
Good kill. Got no hits.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Death from above.
Trust
Jump.
me. Let your soul be purged. My blade whispers your
And them.
killing brings me no pleasure.
Call this a strike.
Good. Now to here.
Woe to you.
And him.
The other side awaits.
Accept your
Overcharge.
It's
Nail
as
him.
good as done.
Good kill. Well, that's one round. Let him. Over to here. Grab him. We'll keep that. Use exotics, right? No, you don't. Can you? No, none of us can use a Dari or Drakari weapons. All right, fair enough. Come up here.
Operation successful.
That. All right, we got him. Kept all them alive.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Warden. Aid.
The Emperor favors me today.
Disarm. Disarm it.
That was a problem for you.
Warden mutters words of thanks and holds out an object for you to take. Protector of the Faith. 16 to 23. Conviction dogmatic. Whenever the leader hits a demon for the first time in combat, that demon becomes blinded for 1 round. Okay. That's a 4 sword. The ancient one is 14 to 20, so it's better. That's good. I just don't know who the fuck to put it on. Lads. 25 to 32. Where are you? 22 to 32. 70% armor pen, though. That's the thing I liked about the Melta, is it just... fuck your armor. 100% just completely fuck your armor. Nothing over there. Wait, we got something right here.
Oh, it's a peculiar thing.
Disarm that.
There.
Always
Pay
keep your eye on the prize.
Nope. Disarm that first.
Easily done.
I am
Luck.
satisfied with your performance for the maintenance rights on your equipment, although some of your prayers.
Okay, we already did this.
This day.
Did not forget. I do not forgive such losses. And then the Emperor of the Lord Humanity Die Monster. Right there. Henritz. Oh, you already have a spot to be. there. Abelard. Boop, boop. All right.
I bring
All right, we're gonna
mercy.
nail you first.
As honor ordained.
will not withstand my vengeance.
The shadows
Nope.
will my blade whispers your name. Caught by the web.
All right, now pop this.
As
Hit
the
her.
tenet, my blade whispers your name. Caught by the web.
All right, so she's gonna take 20 damage next turn. Yep, there's a 20. Good dodge.
Death won't be easy.
That's fine. You pushed me off there.
For the thrones.
Buff yourself.
But of course.
Nail him.
Captain, be gone. Let's see.
Nail him.
The Inquisition sends their regards. I won't
It's
object
him.
to it. I'm done with this one.
I'm waiting for Pascal to pop up. Turrets will help.
Let your soul be
Good hit.
A temporary setback.
That's right. Just group up more. We're going to use our kit. That. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I forgot I can do this in close combat. Even less chance.
Faith without it is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act.
All right.
Doubt is for the...
You've unleashed my fury.
I'll do it. For you, my Emperor!
All right, don't take more. 9 more damage next turn. Get him. Get into full cover.
I'll make it happen. Should have thought twice before crossing.
Good
the
shit.
border. You should feel honored to witness this.
To here.
comes in silence. As honor my blade, death is a blessing. Come,
Good
the
hits.
other side awaits. Trust me.
Jump to here.
Caught by the web. I'll return the pain tenfold.
To here.
Let your soul be purged. Come,
Good hit.
the other side awaits.
more to there.
I will not submit.
Back up.
Fail.
You have any bleed on you? Nope.
Trust me,
Good hit.
as honor ordains. Death is a blessing.
Alright. Well, leader of this group's already dead. Activate the turrets. Move to here. Damn, missed.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve. Running binary
And mark these three.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
I mean, they hit.
You will pay for this in blood.
A tactically
Over
sound
here.
approach. I will do
Charge over to there.
We'll rule the
Let's
stars
breach.
themselves.
Come over here and wipe out these.
I took care of this one.
That one's dead.
Indeed. Reduced to dust. One fewer target.
And last one.
Reduced to dust. I took care of this one.
Over to
Tried and
here.
tested tactics are the best ones.
Haha, motherfucker.
Gray hair, sure hand. Target well. Reduced to dust.
Don't know where the burning came from, but alright.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Unbearably painful.
Toss affected.
Let me educate you on
Oh, I thought that would also.
Ah, an exemplary strike.
unleashed my fury.
Okay. Up to
I
here.
am your blade and shield. Trust me,
I'll return the pain
my
tentacle.
blade whispers your name.
That should be the end of them. Yep. Alright, good.
Your skill is lacking.
Does this stack?
Be gone.
No, it does not stack. Start base lethality before being modified by enemy characteristics, bonus, and penalties. The assassin's base lethality is equal to dodge or dodge reduction, whichever is higher.
I need a
To there.
foothold.
Scorch him.
Throne's glory.
I
This.
am his will made manifest. As the Emperor commands, right is a prayer.
I'm dead.
Advancing.
I'll do it.
Shoot.
This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I
Oop.
act.
Your skill is lacking.
Move to here.
I've faced worse than this. Who
And
will
him.
stop me? I'll see to it personally.
God blue.
As the
Oh.
tactical imperative dictates.
To here.
I'll make it up.
Good dodge. What dodge is that? Haha.
Activate
You haven't been in melee in a minute. Good hit.
the scriptural prophecy of Messiah condemns you.
Forgot you can do that now. Ah, it's you.
Victory is imminent. It will be done. One fewer target.
So it's a palace for survivors. Search him. Okay. What do we have here? Power sword, Vakari weapon personally, motherfucker. Let's say, why did he walk so slowly there? Search him. Barks of the trees covered with the streams of dark resin similar to streets of blood. Break out the rubble.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Santit powers. Where's staff? Power level 8. Gains the Emperor's Wrath ability. The ability is also available as a heroic action. When adjacent to the target, point suffers from 1 to plus 1 plus psi rating times psi staff power level damage. Damage dealt by this attack to allies is reduced by the target's resolve. Conflicts in the faith. Sainted powers are used by pious sighters to protect allies and smite heretics. And willpower 5 fellowship.
Let us not dawdle.
Grab this. Yeah, did it, did it. Okay, now up to here.
Money to be made.
Oh yeah, we never looted these guys. Ah. All right. Servitor. Okay, so it's athletics that way or athletics the other way.
I always keep my options open.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Hey, fucker. Covered in Drakari blood and his own, Achilles Scandalar looks around in a haunted expression on his face. He finally managed to focus his gaze on you and lets out a barely audible gasp. God Emperor preserve me. Could it be? Is it truly you, your lordship? He's struck by an excruciating coughing fit, his hands grasping for the respirator on his golden chain, but it is missing. Henriksen passively observes. Your influence has made Henriksen more callous. Achilles' torment, passively observes Achilles' torment, then his lips curl as he shakes his head. Poor show, Standalar. How could you fail to notice the impending danger? Perhaps I was wrong to have such high hopes for you. Achilles glanced at Henriksen, expressing pain. He calls weakly, I failed you, Master von Calcius. Praise be to the Emperor and the Golden Throne. Are you alright? You are too kind, your lordship. You have more important matters to consider than a few broken ribs. Please do not trouble yourself. Inspect his wounds. Achilles' body is covered in an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. Guards put great effort into filling his every moment with searing pain. However, none of his wounds are life-threatening. His wounds are shallow. The foe did not want to cut his thread, and yet each wound has touched a nerve to plunge the victim into a pit of agony. Every cut is a message, not to us, but the one whose bodies become a sheet of parchment. Vala's lips curl in disgust, a message of unclean words. Administer first aid. Your fast efforts pay off. Your knowledge of Medicae allows you to stop the bleeding in several areas and somewhat eases pain. You shouldn't have wasted your time on me, your lordship. Or contact convention, have her summon a Medicae. Able to glean anything from your attackers. Funny enough, I was your lordship. Jakari had no idea that a mere Deputy Administratum Secretary could understand their alien speech. Over the course of my torture, I came to understand that the Xenos had been receiving help from humans all this time, renegades or pirates, or something of the sort. It will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word, they will pay for what has happened on Jakars. Sorry, one sec. By the yarn of the darts abyss, Achilles, why did not expect the Xenos to fail? What happened here? When the report came from Orban, the Xenos attacked. I was in the administration halls resolving the matter of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before they struck. But before I could get rid of all the pits and documents I had gathered, the palace was besieged. I had to take a risk and burn it all. The Xenos surrounded me when I was setting fire to the last remaining orders, and they decided to have fun with me. Holy Emperor, deliver me from the memories. That's enough to see him at okay.
This could be an opportunity.
Oh. Advanced med kit. Restore 25 wounds, also removes bleeding, burning, and tods, and removes one fresh injury. If none exist, attempts to remove one old injury.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Brought the furniture tattered. They fucking stole something.
Just
Up
as
to the
I
minute,
was
okay?
I better myself through my service.
What were you doing? Raise the Emperor, it's you. I thought I was one of those. Stretch my shit up.
Always have a backup plan.
Searching is my observance.
Got goods over there. Alright, head up here.
This is intriguing.
Those were mutilated and gutted. Once luxurious flows are actually murdered nobles.
That was a problem for you. There.
Alright.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Fucking throne room. You slutty little bit. Marzai casually gestures with his hand, either welcoming you or inviting you to admire his brutalized hall. At last, I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have stifled neither you nor me, would it? Would have satisfied neither you or me, would it? The sight of the Xenos lounging on an acid throne makes Abelard's face turn crimson. What? How did you will cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your present Xenos scum? What? What this abomination? The Jari taps his finger on the armrest. With pleasure, but first I will finish my conversation with your master, Monkai. The Jari freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain. From witnessing the state of your hall, I trust that you would appreciate our efforts here. I would have long vanished in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, Monkai. But I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savoring your torment at the sight of what I have done to your home. You deceived me when you appointed the place of our final battle. Deceived. Equals can be deceived, but you are merely used. You played a part given to you perfectly, You were exactly where you were supposed to be and did exactly what you were supposed to do. Everything except die. Why did you attack the palace? The sole thing that your kind is good for, Monkai, is your ability to suffer. I have long been I've long been surfeited with physical pain your kin provide in abundance. Abundance from their cage and Kamarok. The pain of the soul on the other hand, is a rare delight. After all, I had to I had to rec I had to recompense you for all the trouble you have caused me. However, did I give you a gracious gift as well? That pesky meddling Kazara who harrowed your little worlds for so long. You have you've gone at her head, a peaceful existence where she is not constantly in my way. He gives you a thin smile. To die at the head of a Monkai is the worst possible punishment for a champion of the gladiatorial arenas of Kamaroth. Her final moments were torturous. How much your raid cost me? One Tanzino's hide won't be enough to pay for the damage. Do not get greedy, Monkai. You should be satisfied with the handouts that I so kindly throw you. Now that our meeting has taken place, my business here is done. I have spent enough time in real space, and it is time to bid you goodbye.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Cabalites of the Reaving Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
Xenos scum!
Hmm.
You don't belong in this galaxy. You'll suffer exquisitely.
You're going down there. Hmm. Go there. You're going to take them. Up to there. Go there. Alright. Where the fuck are you going?
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
The fuck are you doing?
Doubt is for
You're the fucking
weak,
Beastmaster.
Emperor. Faith without none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I've suffered worse.
Perfect.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Nail him.
This is why I was chosen.
Alright, good miss, good dodge.
An offering of blood.
Good dodge.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Death Whisper.
I'll show you the real pain.
But of
Reckless
course,
Strike.
Lord Captain. Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
To kill. And for an opening.
I won't object to it.
Need to see where my best. Excuse me.
Nobody escapes us.
Best spot to put what's her name. Damn, alright.
Let me educate you.
Significant value.
This must be over.
There is only death, yours or mine.
Over to here.
As honor or death.
Mm.
Trust me.
Tanky.
You've unleashed my fury.
I
Endure.
confused by that, but
Follow my
into there.
I will
Boop.
do my duty. It will be done. Indeed.
Charge him.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. At your
Lay into him.
for fun for
Do it.
I will do my duty.
End it.
Back and call. I took care of this one.
To here.
My place is at the fore.
Cut through him.
Target well struck. Gray hair. Reduced to dust.
Right here.
Indeed. Gray hair. Sure hair.
This thing fucking shreds. I love him with the hacksaw. To move to
Tried and
here.
tested tactics are the best ones.
We've cleared that entire side. Good job, Abelard. You have fetched enough balls. Excuse me. Fucking butcher this bitch.
Pay for this in blood.
Oh, well, let me shoot. Gotcha.
Request approved.
Yep, don't have anything there.
Accept your lot.
Thank you, go.
My blade whispers your name.
Alright. We broke through his fucking bullshit.
As honor. As the tenets demand. The shadows will see it caught by the web.
Good shit.
As honor ordains.
Ah. Good shit. Extra 36.
I'll see to it personally.
I'll return the pain tenfold.
The Dead Net's turn.
If not me. It's as good as done.
I can hear her whisper.
In the cover.
No one route. Forward.
Up to here.
In battle.
Edward's never even got a chance to move.
As the Emperor commands.
Put shots in.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands. For you, my Emperor.
Which health he got left? 33. Good parry. Alright, they're moving in the melee.
I won't go down easy.
Sworn enemy.
The Emperor is on our side. For the
Charge him.
glory.
Death Whisper.
I won't
Hit him again. Good shit.
I will endure.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Dance for me.
Let your soul be purged.
Good kill.
I will tear your heart out for this.
My ears are ringing. A tactically sound approach.
Sworn enemy.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty. At your
Charge.
beck and call. I've suffered worse. Follow my
Move
lead.
to here.
It will be done. An exemplary strike.
Inflict the pain.
Endure. Here. Actually, just fucking close in.
My vow is to serve.
Fire.
The Omnissiah condemns you.
What a pleasure.
Got what? One guy left?
I'm ready for whatever comes. On it.
End him. Lordship, thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, we Now, with the aid of your ship's orders from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the Hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies, of course. You will learn all of this from the reports. Your appearance on Adoris is a boon for the God from the God Emperor, who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all Adoris and House Wershian, I thank you and thank you for delivering us from our foes. Battle. In our defenses, Clementia, you and the other mediocrities who supposedly looked after my capital world can expect a thorough purge in the near future. It is my duty, nothing more. And by your will, you have preserved countless lives. Your lordship Dodoris owes you a debt that can never be repaired. We will continue to clean up. We will continue to clean up the estate and the neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble and the corpses of any other after effects of the fighting. The surviving force will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks. If any are launched, according to the latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out in mass. If other matters require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure Dolores return to its former glory. Miss Thomas sent a message requesting an audience. She has a critical report to deliver, and she will be awaiting you on your ship's bridge. Here. The Drat. Beastmaster.
Let us not dawdle.
Move up here. So remember about she's Dynasty. Alright, set everything is to look through.
Keep your wits about you.
Right there.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Over to here. Never mind. Can't leave that way.
Left in the dust.
Jump down.
Unexpected result.
Grab a drink real fast. Red Captain, during your absence, we assisted the ground force in coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualties and damage reports have been submitted to your personnel. I regret to inform you that Capital World has been dealt a serious blow. It's too late to save it from being devastated by the strike. Xenos are really protracted affairs, but this one lasted much longer than any other. The enemy's humanity eliminated or captured millions of your subjects. Most of the defenses were obliterated, and several administrative complexes were razed to the ground. It will take time for the doors to fully recover. I've been giving Standalar reports, and he failed to deliver in time. They indicate that Xenos activity dropped sharply after he departed the sinuous malfit dump. Considering the scale of the Draconis raid, it's safe to assume the Drakari used up all the forces at their disposal and may now require some time to replenish their losses. Achilles is presently recuperating from his severe wounds, and without his aid, we are temporarily blinded to the scheming of the enemy's humanity. However, our strategists are still hoping a lull in the attacks and raids, which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Lord Captain, permission to report. Your wise Let's analyze the state of the Protectorate and believes that thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of Anvalcius dynasty is no longer facing dissolution ruin. What more, bringing footfall to heel has strengthened the position of the road trade. You save footfall station from starving and granting it your patronage and delivering shipments of grain. Has strengthened your position as a road trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have such an important trade hub come under her sphere of influence. In honor of such a resolute and triumph, Doris, as the capital world of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magnae Sessio, a grand ceremony of your public introduction as the heir of the Honorable Theodora von Valsius. Governor Drysom has vowed that not even the recent devastation and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over the much glorious occasion. I've only just returned from the Doris. What kind of celebrations do they hope to hold? That's right, oath. Go into the face. Let's out a short rattle that indicates a shuttle. That much is certain, but that's not all there is. That's all there is to it. There will also be a reception as well as another noble guest. The distinguished road trader Helladus Winterscale and Incendia Corda will be in attendance. It will be a great honor for Dragonis and the three illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on two matters related to the ceremony's arrangements. The first of which, what festive activities are to take place in the capital on this glorious day. Let the poor be fed and fuel cells handed out to those needed. My reign shall be an act of benevolence. The subjects will appreciate your generosity, Lord Captain. We are never short of people in need. Such a matter on your servant's mind is which two of your closest companions we do the honor of standing by your side during the ceremony. Abelard deserves this place. House from Valsius will see this as a continuous of the dynasty's glorious traditions. And who will be the second companion? Henrix. Friends will remember the Inquisition beside you will serve as the best possible proof of your loyalty. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to the Dragonis, the master of ceremonies at the palace, will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. Festout's voice pouring out of the VOD system crackles like a thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than a static or the expression of some emotion on understandable only to the Tet priest himself. Ignatius, following the evidence-sized guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing the suboptimalities within the recent operation of the SIP system and the subsequent proposing the appropriate course of action. I'm listening. Deliver your report. Just do so in a way I can understand. No more than one pearl of Tet wisdom per 5 sentences of intelligible human speech. Quest partially approved. Comprehensive processing requires an establishment of definition of the term Tet wisdom, adjusting speech patterns based on the limited available understanding of the request. I arrived at the following conclusion. The vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed following a complementary ritual. The ritual forces the spirit responsible for the recent events to reveal itself. Once it's done, we'll be able to understand its nature and take actions applicable to said nature. Very well. Let us proceed with your ritual. You have my gratitude, Ignatius. I will notify my Tet comrades to begin their preparations for the commencement ritual at once. Despite the resounding hum of Tet priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sounds sink into the vicious silence like pebbles sinking in the water. Ignatius, my Tet comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything's prepared for the ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of the blood of the Von Valsius. If you are ready, place a hand on the Cyber Gargoyle receiving module. I am ready. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeeze it slightly. You feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeching and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cockchafer, as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activating purgation protocols. Suddenly, the vicious silence of the bridge rushes towards you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of the vidstream dims, but the symbol on them flare to life. Hypotho intrusion. Nomos analyzing. Hypotho lockout. Nomos analyzing. Conclusion preservation. Nomos sad. What's going on? The complexion ritual is proceeding as intent. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to his VOTS communicator in surprise. Nomos execute stop. Nomos quiet. Hello. Hello to you too. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? Did you silence Pascal? Nomos wanted no disturbance, only quiet. Make it stop now. Pascal's voice dasher comes alive with an exclamation, extraordinary. The Tet priest pauses upon realization and can speak aloud again. Then he continues in a strangely quivering voice. Extraordinary transmission jamming unknown protocol. What has been revealed to me, it is the omniscient glory of foul Tet heresy. I would like to. What are you? We are Nomos. I see no such name in the archive. It is not among the names of revered machine spirits, but neither is among the known virus entities. The spirits referred to are toils, the complementary ritual, and the rites that preceded. The spirit is troubled by them. Are you a machine spirit? Nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves. The spirit may not possess self-awareness yet, but its capability. I would like to start with a 100 cycle vigil at the Tide Stater and a rite of communion. Pascal looks back and forth between the glowing vid screen and you, embroiled in some internal conflict. No most welcome learning. The spirit is referring to our toils, to the comprehensive ritual and the rites that preceded. The spirit is troubled by them. What do you want from us, Nomos? Are you friend or foe? The vid screen flickers, blinks in thought, signifying a pause in the conversation. Then one displays, Nomos von Valsius, we are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos our movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our alien heart was refusing to awaken. You asked for rescue. We did as you asked. The warp engine activation against all probability during our escape from the Rykard system. The Category 3 miracle manifested by the ship's machine spirits? And the part about protecting, was it during the cultist attack? We did everything to please you. Why? The silence on the bridge grows especially deep and almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens and the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple across all the vitrines at once. Why do you fear us? Why? I don't fear you. I'm trying to understand you. Shivers run up your hand which is still trapped inside the cyber gargoyle's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times as if shaking your hand. Its teeth rate your already wounded flesh. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Nasus, entities such as this one ought to be addressed using the language of the sacred ritual and offering. Your on-still meddling bodes ill. A decision is required of you. Either the complementary ritual is finished, or it is replaced by the rite of Tet Communion. In the first scenario, the entity Nomos will be banished from the sacred data halls where the entity dwelt will be reset. In the second scenario, we will appease the entity and learn more about it. No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. Pascal, you are to investigate the nature of this entity and we will know the truth. Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Let's clear some things up. Yes, Nomos did. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? And what about the strange entries on the ship's log? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand to see how things worked. Is a benevolent spirit or a monster? It says nothing for a long moment, then you begin to suspect that Nomos has silenced him again. When the Tet Priest speaks, the bot's modulated voice trembles slightly. The entity. Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach at present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from the existence of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the great Omnissiah Apostle. The rite of Tet Communion appears to be the reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow us to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with it. Nomos will be allowed to exist on the ship. Nomos want to learn what we are. We will add things to your log, things that might help you. Are inseparable Where's my judge's memory? Pascal let out something resembling a long breath. The decision is made. I will begin my preparations of communion right at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomu await me, but I welcome the task and accept it from the Omnissiah. Nomus are glad and Nasus will speak with us too. We want you to speak with us too. Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for Tet Communion with the machine spirit's code. But if such your wish, Nasus can converse with you using lowly sound speech as he is doing right now. I will speak with you, Nomos. Nomos are glad. We have been lonely. Our work here is done, Ignatius. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping the complete complex ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, Entity Nomu. Time to talk to the captain. Master Helmsman. Does the word epitaph mean anything to you? Perhaps incident or tech blight? It has something to do with Theodore's travels, rather extraordinary travels at that. Can't say that they do, Lord Captain. Doesn't ring any bells, and again, remembering all the places Lady Theodora went is his brow furrows. Epitaph incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but through through my implants, I feel at one with the ship, and I sense that I don't know when it happened exactly. Started behaving differently, became more responsive, livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. And when you said epitaph, the incident is just dawned on me. Pardon my bundled report, Lord Captain, but that's all I've got to say on that. Got the fiery reckoning. Heard the name, that much for sure, but I can't recall the details. I wonder if it was part of the operation that the late Mort was put in charge of. If it was, then there's nothing I can tell you, Lord Captain. The whole thing was kept under wraps. Your best chance would be to ask the High Fatician. Maybe some of his treasury records mention the fiery reckoning. Um, when I was in the past, my duty is to ensure that the governor of every world under my watch paid the tithe without fail, and even the smallest shortage was punished in full accordance with the letter of the lets. 4% road trader, you are a marshal of the Serbites of the Calit in the Calit sector. That night I swear on the Jordan throne that treasury is sacred to me. I take pride in keeping records of any and all transactions. I am sure that even you will find my scrupulous financial chronicles to be at your satisfaction. The Fectorn speaks with passion and dignity, but your gaze still causes his collar to darken with sweat in the matter of moments. Mm. All right, we're gonna call it there. Thank you guys for stopping by.